Player 1, give me category. The selection is, I can't believe it's not fake. How does $2,000 sound? Hey, remember that commercial where they secretly replaced the house coffee of some restaurant with Folgers? If Folgers wanted to conduct a scientific double-blind test of their coffee in the same restaurant, what would have to be true? Patrons would have to eat blindfolded, there could be no hidden cameras, the staff couldn't know it was Folgers, or the coffee might make everyone blind. All yours? In a double-blind test, neither the subject nor the tester knows which substance is being replaced and which isn't. And in a triple-blind test, the viewers of the commercial would have no idea what this has to do with drinking coffee and change the channel. Player 1, hit me with the category. Say hello to a bat walks into a bar. $1,000 at stake on this one. Oh no, the Riddler has decided to take a new approach to thwarting Batman. If instead of normal riddles, the Riddler were to confuse Batman with the Buddhist riddles known as koans, what would you most likely hear him say? Jingle bells, Batman smells, there once was a man named Wayne, what's the sound of one bat wing flapping, or bats, I hate bats! Player 2, a koan is a non-rational statement or riddle used for meditation in Zen Buddhism. Here's the sound of one bat wing flapping. Category time. Player 2, it's your call. 1, 2, praise the almighty 3. Well, looks like this category is just a little off the sidewinders, please. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Let's say Medusa's had a hard time trying out new snake hairstyles. If she wanted to lose the snakes altogether, which Saint's salon should she visit? St. Jerome's Barbershop, St. Patrick's Beauty Parlor, St. Stephen's Styling Salon, or St. Elmo's Hair Design? Player 1. St. Patrick is said to have driven all the snakes out of Ireland. And if he can't get the job done, Medusa should just try a good combination shampoo, conditioner, detangler. Let's have a category, Player 1.
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta have 4, yeah!
This one likes to go by another victim claimed by the rainbow of fruit flavors. This one can net you $1,000. Hey, do you like riddles? Well, here's one coming your way. Your friend confesses to you he's addicted to Skittles, but you know he's allergic to candy. What is it he's compelled to do? Performing daring stunts on rollerblades, using his Australian sex toy, massaging his feet with wooden beads, or playing a game similar to bowling? Player 1. In the English 9-pin game Skittles, players toss their balls or their cheese down a narrow alley. Man, that's what Skittles is? Hell, I've been playing Skittles for years. I've always just called it private time. Player 1, it's up to you. What's next?
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
Open wide and get ready for, what? Get it right, I'm handing over $2,000. Okay, most of us are aware of the hearing loss suffered by the composer Ludwig van Beethoven. But did you know he's back and playing in your community orchestra? Say during a concert, Beethoven mishears the conductor and plays a chicken instead of a cello. If the music says for him to play pizzicato, what will he do to the chicken? He'll rub it lightly, he'll pluck it, he'll hit it with great force, or he'll pass a bow across it. Take a shot. Player 1, what do you say? You'll rub it lightly? I don't think that's called pizzicato. I think that's called foreplay. Oh, you must have misheard the question. Pizzicato is the plucking of strings on an instrument. Good thing it didn't ask him to play vibrato. He would have gotten arrested. Player 2, take your pick. Let's see what we got going. Excuse me, G.I. Joe, I've got to use the head. $3,000 for this one. Attention, Patriots, now hear this. Instead of candy, participants in your next Veterans Day parade throw G.I. Joe action figures. Given this, what would you definitely not be able to brag about getting at the parade? Beachhead, Sneak Peek, Hummer, or Snow Job? Player 2. No, Snow Job was the Joe on skis. Funny, the guy who throws them is always out of sight below the car window. Player 1. There was never a G.I. Joe action figure named Hummer. Boy, that would really hurt if you tried to catch one of those.
Hey, throw them to me! Over here!
Player 1, tell me what's happening.
7, lucky 7.
The category is, yeah, man, is Dave there? And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. You probably know some version of the old saying about opportunity knocking. Well, if an economic opportunity knocked on your front door, which might be the economic opportunity cost of opening the front door? You'd miss an opportunity at the back door, you wouldn't be able to find the front door isn't yours, or the front door opportunity costs too much. The concept of opportunity cost involves what you miss by pursuing something else, so you'd be missing an opportunity at your back door. To avoid such problems, put a dummy by your back door, then the opportunities will stay there trying to get the dummy's attention. Player 1, your choice. What are we doing? Uh-oh, Elmer Fudd Dime Store.
It's time for Critters Crash Fun.
Step right up to your gibberish category. Skinflick Hicks. I'm going to open the value of this gibberish question at $5,000. Now check it out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, look closely and tell me with which title does this gibberish phrase rhyme? Horngrin, the clueless May. And whatever you do, don't think about that comma. First clue, it's a song by The Boss. Well, it can't be my boss. Now or never, player 2. Start typing and hit.
I don't care who you are, Mr. Springsteen. You still need a valid passport to get back in the country.
Your turn, player 2. What's it gonna be?
Aloha, question number 9.
Now serving, royal family member seen with tart. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Okay, everybody think back to your childhood and remember that the Queen of Hearts, she baked some tarts, and then the Knave of Hearts, he stole the tarts. Judging by his playing card, how will the King of Hearts react to the news of the stolen tarts? He'll stab himself in the head, he'll give up on violence and sniff a flower, he'll chase the knave with an axe, or he'll chase the knave with a club. Player 1. No, the king doesn't hold the flower unless the King of Hearts is the Queen of Hearts. Come to think of it, I never see them together. Balls in your... Despondent over the loss of his tasty tarts, the king will plunge his dagger into his skull. You don't believe me? Look at the card. But, you know, he doesn't deserve to be king if he gets so emotional over baked goods. Your pick, player 2. How about it? Oh, yes, it's time for your fantasies to be realized. You're joining a three-way. Okay, listen up. This is pretty simple. You're going to see a three-way like this one. If you buzz in when the correct member of the three-way is lit up, it's $1,000 in the bank. But watch out, if you're wrong, you'll lose $1,000 every time you're wrong. And be careful, individual answers don't necessarily have anything to do with the three-way as a group. Okay, let's get down and dirty. Category for this one is, no, please, inhale some more helium. Which means this three-way is going to be about 3 squeaky rodents, Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. Here we go, and for goodness sake, be careful.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Okay, we're stripped down to our skivvies. Looks like that's all we've got. Let's see how you scored. Looks like you finished up on top here, player 2. I bet that's just the way you like it. But what's that got to do with the overall scores? Well, seems to me player 1 is still whipping some tail in this game. Well, it's time to get back to the game. But, you will call me, right? Okay, either you finished round 1 or you have another round to go. You know, depending on how you look at these things. All right, kids, arm yourselves. 1 screw apiece. That's enough to get you started. By the way, I can't believe you guys didn't screw each other in round 1. It's simple. Just buzz in and hit the S key. Then they've got to answer the question. Got it? Good. Let's see some screwing this time. I wonder what player 2's gonna pick.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
Okay, give it up for Saturday morning physics lessons. How does $2,000 sound? Let's see how you handle this one. Assuming Speed Racer wasn't just talking trash when he named his car, how fast could the Mach 5 go? 5 times the speed of light, 5 times the speed of sound, 5 times the speed of 500 horses, or as fast as the speed of sound? All yours, Mach 1 is the speed of sound, Mach 2 is twice the speed of sound, and so on. The car would arrive at a given point 5 times faster than that cool sound it makes when it jumps. God, I love that. Player 1, give me a category.
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
May I introduce, I got off the John for this? How does $4,000 grab you? Hey, check out this analogy and buzz in when you know how to complete it. Telemarketing is to disturbing people as telemarking is to what? Disturbing snow, disturbing God, disturbing fish, or disturbing images of parents having sex. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. Telemarking involves downhill skiing with cross-country skis. Hey, hear that snow? Translated into English, the snow's saying,
Why the hell are you bothering me during dinner?
category time. Player 2, it's your call. And this one is, what's the question again? You get 4,000 clams for this one. All right, this one's not too hard as long as you listen carefully. I've got a bit of a problem. Listen to this. I know it's a famous quote, but some doofus recorded it backwards. Here, I'll play it again. If we play this forward instead of backward, what will it say? All the world's a stage, out damn spot, to be or not to be, or et tu, Brute? Player 1. Oh, what a shame. Player 2, it's yours if you want it. To be or not to be? Hey, that is the question. And the answer. How ironic. You have the honors, Player 2.
Ain't no love like number 14.
For your enjoyment. Hey, no biting. Sit up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Oh no, you've been attacked by Count Facula. What are your symptoms? You're burned to a crisp, you're a list of frequently asked questions, you're covered in chocolate, or you've been transformed into a scrotum. No, that would be a fuck you. What does that sound like? Ball's in your court, Player 2. Player, no, that would be Count Sacula. Let's take a look at the right answer. A facula is an extra bright spot on the sun, so it's either get bit by Count Dracula in the dead of night, or kill him with sunlight and risk getting burned to death by Count Facula. Man, you just cannot win. Player 1, hit me with the category.
Not 14, not 16, you're right in between.
This little number's known as one holiday at a time. Better wake up, there's $6,000 at stake. All right, it's time for a holiday question. What holiday best fits in this sequence? Mother's Day, Memorial Day, Election Day, blank day, Thanksgiving Day, President's Day, Good Friday, Ash Wednesday, or Labor Day? Player 1, Labor Day. No, but it does look like your score just broke. Make your move, Player 2. Well, I guess you gave up right answers for Lent. Mother's Day is always a Sunday, Memorial Day's Monday, Election Day Tuesday, and Thanksgiving on a Thursday, meaning the missing holiday is Ash Wednesday. Guess you don't know your ash from a hole in the ground. Let's have a category, Player 1. All right, Player 1, are you ready for the challenge? Player 2, spend some quality time with yourself on this one, because Player 1's going to take on a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat is, how can you breathe through that? Okay, I'm going to read off 7 movie titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if its beast has gills or a blowhole. As each one comes up, if it has gills, press 1. If it has a blowhole, press 2, and press 4 to skip. Each correct answer will net you $1,000, and $1,000 taken away for each incorrect answer and any that you don't get to. All right, I'll start you off with 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. Jaws, does it have gills or a blowhole? Piranha. Free Willy. Tentacles. Moby Dick. Flipper. This is it. Orca. That's all she wrote. Perfect. And with time to spare, here you go. Feel good? I hope so, cuz we still got more Jack. Player 2, give me something.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, crest on 17.
Here we have Go With The Flow. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Okay, this is a fill-in-the-blank question, so buzz in and start typing when you're able to figure out the next link in the chain. Holston River, Tennessee River, Ohio River, Mississippi River, blank. Here's what you should have typed in. The Holston and French Broad Rivers form the Tennessee, which flows into the Ohio, which flows into the Mississippi, which ends in the Gulf of Mexico. Man, for some reason I really have to pee now. Player 1, tell me what's happening. Pucker up for Hershey Squirts. $2,000 for a correct answer. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Which of these exclamations would not make people think you wanted a chocolatey beverage? Quick, yippee, KO, or yoo-hoo? Player 1, hit. KO is indeed a chocolate drink. Now let's watch as your score goes down for the count. Player 2, yippee! Yippee was a fruit drink, apparently named after a young boy jumping on his parents' mattress. Your pick, Player 2, how about it? The selection is get smart, then fire him. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Listen up. You've certainly heard the verb to 86 something, like he got 86'd or 86 the music. Well, suppose that Maxwell Smart, Agent 86, goes undercover in the industry where the term 86 originated. Which of the following would you hear him say while working? Would you believe I'm a waiter? Would you believe I'm a cop? Would you believe I'm a musician? Or would you believe I'm Dick Clark? Take a shot, player 2. A cop? Okay, you have the right to remain wrong. Player 1, you... To 86 something is a restaurant term meaning don't serve this or cancel this order, so Agent 86 would be working as a waiter.
Waiter, what's this fly doing in my soup?
Would you believe the backstroke?
Player 1, it's up to you. What's next? Well, what do we have here? XYZ PDQ Bach, 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Oops, the orchestra conductor has left his fly down and doesn't have a music stand to hide behind as he conducts the symphony orchestra. Since they have a front and center view of his shorts from where they sit, which section of instruments will be most disrupted as they giggle and point? The French horns, the tubas, the violas, or the gong? Player 1, hit it. In a symphony orchestra, the violas are in the front row, right in front of the conductor. And at this moment, possibly making jokes about their G-strings. Player 1, your choice. What are we doing? Eyes on the screen, and remember, all's fair in love and Jack. Here's your clue. That's one animated heroine. Better not play like you're in suspended animation. Here we go. Player 1, congratulations on a clean win. Player 2, you should be ashamed of yourself for taking such an obvious dive. Have you no dignity? And another thing.
You don't know.